This is Chrissy T, and I'm back with some tea. Listen, Twitter is on fire. So, do y'all remember the Fresh and Fit podcast? Walter and Myron. These were the self-proclaimed dating gurus, passport bros advocates, and the quote-unquote alpha male. These struggle dusties, in the words of Cynthia G, they were very misogynistic, always have disrespectful comments about women, specifically towards Black women. And let me make it clear that I never watched their show, but I've always came across their viral clips. Well, actually, I did watch one show, and that was with Princella Clark. Pastor P is what they call her. She was a guest on their show, and she destroyed them, okay? She wiped them out on their own show. So these dusties would give dating advice to men and then very heavy on gender roles. So I'm going to give y'all a brief reminder of who these clowns are. And keep in mind, these are passport bros.
Oh, it's funny. I never used that one, bro. But hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like that.
Man.
We ain't night riders.
Nah,
so
bro, I'm good.
Sometimes if they're, red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
So y'all heard that foolishness. That's only one of the many videos they have out there disrespecting women in general. So Fresh, he's a darker skinned one. I think his name is Walter. Well, Walter took his passport and went to Colombia, met his exotic, fit, feminine, friendly Instagram model, flew her out to the States for a few months, got her pregnant, and is now pleading for her to terminate her pregnancy. So the woman name is CJ Daisy. She was crowned Miss Asia in 2023. She's a fitness model. She took to her Instagram and she exposed him, only to delete her Instagram shortly after. So she exposed text messaging and also audio of their conversation. So here is the conversation.
I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over.
No. I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't. In my religion, we don't kill.
You're not killing. Okay.
I want to keep the baby.
Okay. Well, like I said, I just don't want any kids. You know?
Okay, so what you gonna do? And what you gonna do to me?
Nothing. Why did I do anything to you?
Nothing?
Why did I do anything to you?
No, I know. So, like, how are you gonna deal with this? By saying I don't want a baby? That's all?
I mean, if you go to the doctor, I guess.
To the doctor. So you want abortion?
I mean, yeah. Why do you want a kid now?
And why do you make me pregnant now?
That's I'm like, there's no way that's true. But then I said, oh wow, like.
So just think about it. It's meant to be. God wants you to have the baby.
Definitely not.
It is. God wants you to have a baby. 7 years never happened, and then you're fucking me for a month, and I'm pregnant. What does that mean?
Well,
now I just think about it, if you force me to kill the baby, then you're a sin.
Well, we already sinned by having sex, but it's too late now, you know. But honestly, right?
I want the baby because I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want.
If he didn't want to have this baby, he should have wrapped it up. If I heard correctly, you were only dealing with her for 2 months. So she wants to keep her baby. And he talking about he ain't ready to have kids. You should have wrapped it up. So he's telling her that she can go take a pill and everything will be over. Sounds like he's been in this situation before. And I won't put the blame solely on him because Miss Daisy is not terminating her pregnancy because Miss Daisy wants some coin. And if he was a regular Joe Smo on the street, she would not be having this baby. So, congratulations, Fresh. Congratulations, Fit. You are the godfather. And Miss Daisy, congratulations on your bundle of joy. I hope you have a healthy pregnancy. And what's funny about this situation is that he is always on this campaign talking about alpha males and how they need to be careful about these Instagram models because they only out to trap them. So he fell into the same hole that he tried to save other men from. Interesting. So let's get into these messages that she posted. So she starts off, "My name is Daisy. This is a story between me and Walter Weeks, the podcaster known as Fresh and Fit. I met him on November 21st in Miami, and I fall in love with him. We spent New Year's together. That's the time when he asked me to be his girl, to commit to him. And he posted a video of us on social media. He said to me, 'I love you. I don't want you to be with other men.' A few days later, he asked me to meet his mom. Everything went well. I showed him and his mom my respect. He defended me on his podcast from the rumors. That's the moment I truly fallen in love with him. But this is where the game began. I left Miami on January 8th, traveled back to China for Chinese New Year. The night before, we had a serious conversation. He said he sees me like someone to spend the whole life with, and I told him I was going to move to Miami for him. From then, we started a long-distance relationship for 2 months until I traveled to Barbados. I met his entire family there. Girl, he was pillow talking you. So she said that he made everything so real that he was serious with me. Therefore, I'm not on birth control. birth control. And we had sexual behavior without protection. I was ready to have a baby with him and build a family. He asked me many times, what if I get pregnant? My answer to him was always, yes, I want to keep the baby. I don't mind have a baby with you. So she sends him a picture of He sends her a picture with him in the middle of some Asian kids. And she said, Blasians, that's what our kids would look like. So then she goes on to say, on March 12th, we traveled back to Miami together. First, everything was fine. I stayed in his apartment. We had mutual understanding. He is not a monogamous person, that me and him both need our own space. So I suggested him to help me rent an apartment. He said, I want you to have the things you want, as you understand me. Girl, 10 days later, a morning after we had lunch with his sister, he broke his promise. That how he told me he loves me and wants to see in it a long term. I can't. I'm getting a headache. He wants to plan a future with me. Instead of renting an apartment, better buy a new house, which I think he is completely lying and making excuses about it. He used me, hurted me. He was a cheater, a huge gamer. I only found out this later and started to take his haters' words. When people told me negative things about him in the beginning, I always stood by his side and supported him and believed in him. I choose to believe in my partner instead of audience. The truth is he pretended to be a high value man. Girl, to date girls, then ditch them. The reason why I'm exposing this is because as a woman, I want to stand out for other women. I don't want any other girls ended up like me. Girl, bye. You expose him because of what he did to you. Don't sit here and make it seem like you doing this for other women. Girl, you are doing this for you. So then she shows the text messages of them going back and forth. So she sends him a pregnancy test. And it says, you always told me you wanted me to be your baby's munter. She means mother. I loved you and I did everything to be a good girlfriend. Now this is happening. You walked away. I think I want to keep the baby. I don't want to kill alive. I want you to think carefully and take the responsibility. So he responds, I'll call you shortly. She says, take your time. He makes a phone call, and then shortly after, he says, I can't have kids. Well, clearly you can because she's pregnant. So she says, take responsibility for your actions. Then he says, what's this? She says, read it. Blood test, pregnancy test. He says, I know, but what does it mean? I don't understand the numbers. She replies, 3 to 4 weeks, doctor says. He says, oh, okay. So then she says, it's our baby and you want to kill our baby? You are not being a good human. He responds, it's not about that right now. It's not good and a lot is happening, especially now business may be over. So he's trying to tell her that he don't have the coin. So she may want to reconsider having this baby, but he's lying. He's using that as a tactic to get her to have an abortion. He has the coin. So he says, I don't want kids right now. And we spoke about it and you agreed. She says, I never agreed. I agreed based on your actions. Are you not educated? If you keep coming sight on me, I will get pregnant. That part. I don't get pregnant without your behave. Words mean nothing. Man up. Then she says, I'm not saying I want to be with you because I don't. You are nothing to me. The baby is innocent. Then he responds, you should have a kid with someone you are with love in the same household. It won't be what you expect. Man up. I'm telling you now so you know. So he's telling her right now, I don't want no baby. And if you decide to have it, I'm not going to take care of it or support it. So she says, I don't expect anything anymore since we are not together. I got pregnant with you when I was in your house and when I was in love. You wanted to have the baby. If you didn't, you did come in me with your own pleasure. Be logic and be a man. I don't get pregnant by myself. It's not fair for the baby. He says, what are you saying? We are not together and won't be. Why would that be good for a kid? She says, so why did you keep coming inside me? He responds, also things happen and yes, feelings change, but bringing a kid into this world without both parents' love is cruel. We both thought you wouldn't get pregnant. So he thought she wouldn't get pregnant. So maybe she told him she was on the pill. I don't know. So then he said it was a joke. And she replies, all I'm saying is you should take the responsibility for what you did. I am a victim in this relationship and I'm carrying your babe. You act like you don't care and you don't want nothing. He's not acting. He's being honest. He don't care. So after my business is in jeopardy and I don't have any money tactic, he goes on to try another tactic. He says, also now I'm worried I have to test other girls. So he's trying to say he got 4 other baby mamas who might be pregnant. Boy, bye. And then he says at least 4. And she responds, another girl, 4 girls. You are saying you have sex with 4 girls without protection? That's exactly what he's saying. And then she says, I hope you have all the money for your child support. And then she says, you finally admit you are a fucking trash. And he says, I don't have money. Good luck. LOL. You will see. That's disgusting. So he's saying good luck to her when he's the one that's going to need the good luck. So y'all, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.